Sir, would you like some wine with your meal? Oh no, sorry, I'm Yakisoba. Today, I will be reviewing, uh, Ben, Benihana, whatever.
Benihana.
Yakisoba chicken. So it's noodles, chicken, microwave meal. I have high hopes. Let's take a look at the nutrition on the side here. It is 420 calories, 12% for total fat, 9% for saturated fat, 11% for cholesterol, 53% for sodium, very high sodium, 22% for carbs, 15% for added sugar, and 23 grams of protein. I think the protein's okay for the number of calories, 420. But it could be higher. Sodium is very high. Everything else looks okay, I think. I don't really know how to properly evaluate these. I just go off of the percentage relative to how many calories it is compared to the 2,000 calorie diet. And this boy is salty. Let's see, where are the instructions? Instructions are on the bottom here. It is remove tray from outer carton, pull back corner of film to vent, cook on high for 2 minutes. Pull back film, flip noodle nest, and stir thoroughly to ensure sauce covers noodles evenly. Replace the film. Cook on high for 1 minute and 30 seconds. Let stand in microwave for 1 minute. When removing from the microwave, hold on to the tray's side handles. Remove film, stir, and enjoy. Probably going to be 5 minutes, probably a little bit more. You've got this noodle nest thing. I'm not sure what that is. All right, let's open it up and see what the noodle nest looks like, if we can. All right. So, it's kind of frozen here. Okay, so you can sort of maybe see a little bit of the noodles here, and then all the other stuff is kind of hidden. I'll pull back the film a little bit to vent. Okay, so here, now you can't really see anything. Pointless. All right, film is pulled back a little to vent. I still don't know what they mean by the noodle nest. When they say flip noodle nest and stir through. Oh, I think I see. So they have all the noodles right here in sort of a, I guess, a nest. And they want me to flip that and then stir it. All right, well, first, actually, hold on. There's a little seed out here on the outside. So I don't know. I think this was all sealed, but now that I inspect it further, there is remnants of food on the outside. So I'm guessing the factory is a bit messy. Anyway, I'm gonna go cook this up, I guess. I'll be back. All right, I have returned with the meal. It looks okay, actually. This is the box for reference. I think the box makes it look like a little bit more than it actually is. I think the box is very thinly spread out across a plate, showcasing everything. And this is in this little bowl here. I don't think it's got quite as many toppings as the box has either, but maybe it's just further mixed in. I don't know. Smells decent. The noodles you've got to be careful with because they are sort of clumped together, and on the first go through, I think I didn't stir them well enough. I think they're okay now though, but they sort of clump together and don't cook all the way through. Anyway, we got a lot of other stuff that likes to stick around the sides here. Noodles has a I want to say a soy sauce-ish smell. Thing seems okay. Let's take a bite. It's pretty good actually. The noodles are sort of covered in the sauce a little bit. It's not a particularly thick sauce. It does make them feel maybe a little slimy. It tastes decent. I think it's just sort of some type of soy sauce. The noodles themselves are kind of tough. It's interesting. The real good part though, I think, are all the other stuff in there. All this stuff, they're pretty good. Yeah, the meat right here, the little meat chunks, these are actually pretty great. They're really small and they got the sauce on them, but I don't think they're actually processed. I think they're pretty good. All the vegetables and everything taste pretty good. Obviously, it's a microwave meal, so they're not fresh, but they don't have like a microwaved. Like you got the pack of frozen vegetables and you microwave them, and you're having that. They taste better than that. Overall, yeah, I'd say this is pretty good. I think the sauce is a little sweet. There's sort of a hint of sweet in the soy sauce covering everything. I want to say I taste pineapple somewhere, but I'm not sure. So looking at the list of ingredients, I don't actually see pineapple. Maybe it's the apple cider vinegar or something. Some vegetable or other thing here has a somewhat sweet, fruity flavor when you bite into it. I don't know. Anyway, overall, I think this is quite great. Um, the sauce pretty cleanly covers most everything, and it's decent. It's kind of, I think, like a little a Swedish soy sauce. Not Swedish, but sweet-ish. Vegetables and everything are good. I don't want to say fresh, but they seem fresher than a lot of how the microwave meal ones are, where, you know, it seems like it's just sort of reheated vegetables, which these almost certainly are too, but they taste pretty good. And it's the same thing with the chicken. It's not a like generic chicken nugget, and if it is, it's a very good generic chicken nugget. Overall, yeah, I think this is pretty good. The only complaint maybe the noodles are kind of tough. Not really like a bad thing or anything, but something to note. Yeah, overall, really pleased with this. I'm gonna give this an 8.5 out of 10. Whatever this is, the Benihana Yakisoba Chicken, I like it. I would absolutely have this again. I really think the big thing that elevates it above some other meals is the little sides it's got in there. Those are a lot better than most microwave meal sides. You don't get, I think, as much as the box shows, and they're not necessarily as fresh as the box shows, but they still taste a lot better than typical microwave meal like veggies and whatnot. Anyway, that's it for me. Thank you for watching. Welcome to the outro, my dudes. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. In this outro, I'm going to unbox that poorly CG'd box over there to show what my birthday present from my parents was, because my birthday was recently. And woo! Alright, it is a toaster oven. My parents got me a toaster oven for my birthday. I think my mom in particular wants me to start actually trying to cook stuff. And if you see here my kitchen in its entirety, there isn't really a stove or oven. We've got like a toaster here that I don't think I've ever used. The microwave, which I use, and then we've got the refrigerator freezer, and then we got another freezer over here. So, since I didn't have an oven and stove, I had excuses for not cooking things. Granted, I could just go over to my parents' house and cook stuff there, but I'm going to ignore that point. Now, I have a toaster oven, so I'm going to have to figure out how to use it. So maybe I will try to cooking some stuff in here in the future. Should be pretty easy. Anyway, yeah, that was my outro of the toaster oven unboxing.